Assalamu alaikum, my dear students, grade 5. How are ya? Today, inshallah, we are taking chapter 1. Yalla, let's start. The Railway Children. They were not railway children at first. في البداية, the three children كانوا. Were is verb to be in the past. Were not ما كانوش railway children. They lived with their mother, father in a beautiful red brick home. كانوا عايشين مع مامتهم وباباهم في بيت جميل من الطوب الأحمر in London. Roberta, the oldest, أكبر واحدة فيهم, the oldest, was a very sweet child. Everybody called her Bobby. Her nickname, دلعها, was Bobby. Peter, the middle child. The middle child. مين فينا the middle child? أنا. I am the middle child in my house, yeah. The middle child wanted to be an engineer when he grew up. He wanted to be the middle child بالمناسبة is الوسطاني. Okay. Wanted to be an engineer. He wanted to be كان عاوز يبقى an engineer مهندس when he grew up لما يكبر. The youngest child أصغر واحدة Phyllis was always trying to be good. البنت كانت بتحاول. She was always trying to be good إنها تبقى كويسة but was always a bit clumsy. يعني بتعرف تتصرف. Okay? She cannot act although she tried to act in a good way most of the times, but she wasn't. She was a little bit clumsy. It's not stupid but خرقاء شوي. Okay. يعني she you know when someone moves and pushes things without paying attention غير ياخد باله يمشي هنا الكعب اللي يمشي هنا يوقع كده like this, clumsy, a little bit clumsy. Peter's favorite toy, يعني the favorite toy of Peter, the apostrophe S is for the possession, was كانت a train engine, قطار بمحرك, engine. He loved it more than anything else. It was his favorite toy. One day, however, his toy engine broke. عطل. And Peter was very sad. ما هو بقى it was his favorite toy. He loved it more than anything else. المهم mother told him don't worry my dear. Father will fix your toy engine when he comes home tonight. Father was coming that night. المهم in the evening Father arrived and Peter ran straight to him. جري عليه. Ran is the past of run. Run, ran, run. Oh, Father, can you please help me fix my toy engine? Peter asked right away. على طول كده. أول ما شاف right away. Of course, I can help you. Let us wait until Saturday afternoon. بعد الظهر. Afternoon. بعد الظهر. Let us wait until Saturday afternoon and we will fix the engine together. وإحنا هنصلح. We will fix the engine المحرك together مع بعض. Then suddenly فجأة there was a knock on the door. Knock. باب خبط. Ruth, the housemaid, ربة المنزل أو الخادمة يعني في المنزل. I'm sorry. خادمة المنزل. Ruth, her name was Ruth, answered the door and told father that two gentlemen wanted to speak with him. كان في راجلين يا father عايزين يتكلموا معاه. Father went to speak to the gentleman. Went is the past of go. ذهب went. Father went to speak to the gentleman. راح يكلمه. And after a while, بعد شوية, Ruth returned and called mother into the study. Ruth رجعت and called mother, سألت mother إنها تروح لهم, نادت mother يعني إنها تروح لهم into the study, الoffice, المكتب بتاع father. The children were very curious. قلنا where is verb to be in the past. في الماضي verb to be in the past is was or were. Was with I, she, he and it. Were with you, they and we. You were, they were, we were. كانوا were very curious. كانوا فضوليين جدا. They wanted to know why did mommy had to go into the study. Is there something important? Let's see. They heard the gentleman. Men here is plural. Take care. There are two gentlemen, not gentleman. It's gentlemen. M-E-N. They heard is the past of here. They heard the gentleman talking with father and mother. And they heard the sound of boots. What boots? The boots of whom? Walking down the steps. نزل من على السلالم. And out of the front door. وخرجوا من front door. A little later, mother came into the room. ماما دخلت الأوضة. Came is the past of come. Come, came, come. Look, come, become, and run. In the past participle بيرجعوا تاني للبase form. Come, came, come. Run, ran, run. Become, became, become. Anyway. She came into the room. She was very pale. Her face had no color. She was very pale as if she was very tired. And her eyes were red as if she was crying. Her eyes عينيها were red. كانوا لونهم أحمر. She said, It's bedtime, children. خلاص وقت النوم. It's bedtime. Ruth will put you to bed. Ruth هتنيمكم. المهم بيتر قال لها ايه؟ But you promised we could stay up late. ممكن نسهر. We could stay up late tonight with father. فقالت لهم father had to go away on business. للشغل. Come darlings, go at once. يلا يا ولاد come. Darlings, go at once. روحوا لو سمحتم على طول. The children were wondering. كانوا بيتساءلوا. What was the matter? إيه الحكاية? But they kissed her and went to sleep. Went is the past of go, remember? And go, went, gone. Okay? Gone is the past participle. اللي هو third column. Anyway, but they kissed her and went to sleep. وراحوا يناموا. Mother looked very sad. And they didn't want to upset her more. They didn't want to upset her more. ما كانوش عايزين يزعلوها أكتر. So they didn't ask a lot of questions. They did what they were told and went to sleep. The next day, اليوم التالي, mother was out all day, طول اليوم, until 7 in the evening, لحد الساعة 7 بالليل. When she had her cup of tea, قعدت بقى وتشرب الشاي كده, she said, My darlings, I want to tell you something. أنا عايزة أقول لكم حاجة. Those men, الرجالة دول, last night, did bring very bad news. جابوا أخبار وحشة قوي. Did bring very bad news. And father was to be away for some time. Father had to be away. لازم يبقى بعيد for some time. I am very worried about it. أنا قلقانة قوي. I am very worried. And I want you all to help me. وعايزاكوا كلكوا تساعدوني. And not make things harder for me. وما تخلوش الأمور أصعب عليا. Harder. أصعب. And not make things harder for me. The children agreed. وافقوا. Agreed is the past of agree. It's a regular verb. It follows the rule of the ed. Agreed. وافقوا طبعا. Because they didn't want to see mother looking so sad. The days passed. أيام عدت. Past is a regular verb. صح؟ It follows the rule of the ed. Past عدت. In the past طبعا. And mother was always out. ماما كانت على طول out. Ruth, the housemaid, الخادمة اللي في المنزل, had to leave. مشيت. And Aunt Emma, the old woman in the picture, as you can see, and Aunt Emma, عمته Emma, came to help out at home. Came to help out at home. جت تساعد. She was very strict. كانت صارمة جدا. Very strict. And the children did not like her very much طبعا because she was very strict. So they didn't like her very much. So they didn't spend a lot of time with her. Then one day, mother announced to the children, أعلنت to the children that they would be moving to a new house. They would be moving to a new house. بيت جديد. My dears, everything is settled. كل حاجة مترتبة. We are going to leave this house and go live in the country. She told them. Okay? Where were they going to live? They were going to live in the country. في الريف. Days of packing followed. بعد كده قعدوا بقى ايه يباكوا يوضبوا. Days of packing. أيام من التوضيب. Followed. يلموا حاجتهم. When everything was ready, كل حاجة كانت ready, they all took a cab to the railway station لمحطة السكة الحديد. And Aunt Emma waved goodbye to them. She waved goodbye to them. Waved her hands. لوحت بإيديها كده مع السلامة. To them. The children were quite sad. كانوا زعلانين جدا. Quite. This quite. The E is at the end of the word, which means very. Okay? Differentiate. فرقوا between quiet هادئ and quite اللي هو very يعني جدا. Okay? Here quite بالE at the end is quite, which is very. جدا. They were very sad. They were quite sad to leave their home in London. They were sad, very sad to leave their home in London. But they were also very excited. كانوا متحمسين about their new life in the country. So, why were the kids sad and happy or excited? Not happy, excited at the same time. They were sad because they were leaving their home in London where they were raised. فين ما هم اتربوا. Where they were raised. Okay? The red brick house in London, in the city, في المدينة. But they were also very excited. Why? They were excited to move and have a new life in the country, في الريف. So they were leaving the city, المدينة, and moving to the country, الريف. They were excited about that, about their new life there. Okay, see you حبايبي إن شاء الله in chapter 2. Study hard. ربنا يوفقكم. السلام عليكم حبايبي.